Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and welcome to episode 54 of In Focus Friday. So last week we had a look at the Walking Liberty $half. It's a phenomenal coin. It's kind of harking back to an era when coins were actually made of precious metals. So if you haven't checked it out yet, please do go have a look. I think it's a really cool coin, really cool video, and it was certainly very popular in the comment section. So make sure you go check that out. The link is in the description below. Now, thank you so much to everybody who voted last week. As you can see, the Sovereign was the winner, but we got another huge amount of votes. I think it was another record in terms of how many of you are voting, so thank you for that. But it was just one vote between the Sovereign and the Liberty Head gold coins. So every vote counts, guys. Please make sure that you vote for next week's coins. I've got a new coin to add in the end of this episode, so make sure you stick around and cast your votes, because every vote counts. And if you want to see a specific coin, make sure that you have your say. Now, the Sovereign, the Shieldback Sovereign, this is a good coin to make an In Focus Friday on, because they are absolutely gorgeous coins to start with, but also they're really interesting to talk about in terms of their kind of collectability, desirability, premiums even on shieldbacks and things like that as well. But first, let's just take a moment to admire the glorious detail on this Shieldback Sovereign. It's just absolutely lovely. Now, the Sovereigns, if you guys don't know much about Sovereigns, they have been around since 1817. They featured St George and the Dragon originally, and that's the most commonly used design on them. You do get the odd sort of special edition in more recent times. We've seen different designs come out on them, but the St George and the Dragon is the traditional one. However, between 1838 and 1887, the Shieldback Sovereigns were produced with the Victoria young head on them, as you can see here. And these were just the mainstay. These were actually sort of legal tender at the time. They had a nominal value of £1, and back in those days, £1 was quite a lot of money. And even today, they have that sort of nominal value, and they, they certainly are exempt from capital gains tax, for example, here in the UK. So if you were to be looking to invest a large sum of money in gold or silver, or in gold, because we're talking about sovereigns, then you'd probably want to look at Sovereigns because they are capital gains tax exempt. So, I mean, they are absolutely fantastic. Now, for those of you who don't know anything about Sovereigns, so Sovereigns are obviously a small gold coin. They have a total of 0.235 of an ounce of gold in them, so just under a quarter ounce of gold. They weigh, in total, I think 7.98 grams before any wearing has happened on them, and they're made of 22 karat gold, so 91.63% gold. So it's really, they're really very cool. The Shieldback Sovereigns, this is the particular one that we're looking at here. Shieldbacks tend to be more valuable than, well, they are more valuable than your St George and the Dragon ones. Obviously, there are some rarer dates, there are some rarer types, there are some different types with different die numbers or different, shield sizes and things like that, which can be exorbitantly valuable. But just a standard Shieldback Sovereign tends to be a lot more valuable than a regular Sovereign, and you tend to see that in the premiums that these coins offer when you're selling them. Now, this particular one from 1847 is a really nice old coin. Now, if you think about how old this coin, is, it's 170 years old, and it is absolutely glorious, lovely condition still. Now, in terms of like grading, a lot of people might look at this and think it's a coin that you should go in for grading because it's, it's an old 1847 coin, really nice condition coin. But one thing that I've learned recently about whether or not to grade a coin, obviously you've got to think about why you're grading the coin in the first place. Are you looking to add value to it? Are you looking to protect it? Are you looking to protect yourself perhaps when you come to sell it? So all those things to consider. But just looking at the back of this coin, for all sort of sovereigns, Shieldback Sovereigns in particular, looking at the Queen's head is the best indication of how good a condition it is for grading. And you can see here there's quite a lot of wearing on the Queen's head itself. The braids of the hair you can see are kind of flattened down, and there is significant wear around the Queen's head. And I don't have another example to show you just here right now, but if you put this beside a coin which was an MS grade, you would definitely see the difference in the hair, in the braiding of the hair. It's often not that difficult to see on this side, because this side looks absolutely glorious in its conditioning, but that's because the design there is not necessarily that raised, that higher profile, and it tends to be the last bits compared with the Queen's head that get actually worn down. So this particular coin, It's not actually mine, it actually belongs to a family member who's inherited them and has asked me to look to sort of slowly sell these over time. We're having great success of selling these on eBay, and in fact we've got another pair of them on eBay at the moment with some lovely £1 seller's fees. So really mitigating the seller's fees issues on eBay. I'll put links in the description below. I think I've got an 1845 and an 1860 on sale at the moment on eBay. So if you guys are interested, please do go have a look. And obviously I can ship internationally as well. But you know, selling these on eBay is a pretty easy thing to do, and it's certainly done well. If you do it right with good photos, you attract good buyers, reputable buyers, then you're very, very likely to do well. So that's the Shieldback Sovereign. They are absolutely glorious, absolutely lovely. This family member is wanting to sell them all. I'd have loved to have kept them all myself, but they are. I think it's probably better just to sort of liquidate them for this person now, and make sure that she gets her inheritance that she wants and deserves and needs. So that's where we are with them. So do comment in this video what you think about the Shieldback Sovereigns. I think they're lovely. I think this one's absolutely gorgeous with the way the light plays off it there. Absolutely lovely stuff indeed. But do let me know in general about Shieldback Sovereigns, whether you have them, whether you like them, whether you collect them. Of course, Sovereigns generally are some of the most collected coins out there in the whole world. So do let me know if you guys like it, if you think it's a cool coin, and if you maybe are inspired to go and buy them. Please do let me know. Now, voting for next week, we have the returning coins. So we have the $10 Liberty Head 1882 gold coin. Very, very cool coin. Picked it up from the London Coin Fair. I'm looking forward to getting that in focus as and when its turn comes around. We have then the teeny tiny gold coin, as always, the 40th ounce Britannia. Really do like that coin. Very cool indeed. And then we have a silver coin, just to put a little spanner in the works. To change up from gold, because we've been doing quite a lot of gold recently. We have a Pieces of 8 silver coin. This is one I've picked up recently from goldsilver.be. Very interesting coin. Nice cheap silver bullion coin. So thought I'd bring this onto In Focus Friday and see what you guys think of it as well. So please comment in this video in the section below which one of these three you'd like to see next week. If you like this video, please make sure you hit the thumbs up and share it around on your social media. That would be very helpful for everything that I do here at Backyard Bullion. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, I do an episode like this every week, so if this is the first time you're tuning into In Focus Friday, you can go and check out all previous episodes in my playlists, but also you can hit that subscribe button, and if you hit the alarm bell, you get a notification when I upload future videos. Now guys, we have a huge unboxing video coming tomorrow, one not to miss, so make sure that you've hit that subscribe button and that alarm bell, and you get a notification when it comes out tomorrow afternoon. Otherwise, all that's left for me to say is a massive thank you to everybody for watching, and please make sure that you like, share, comment and subscribe for more.